Hello, my people. Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time zone you're listening to this, thank you for tuning in every single day to listen to me on Daily Mind Shift. My name is Michael Ojuela for Mindset Transformation Africa, and on today's episode, I want to talk about you actively pushing back against anything that want to distract you. Let me anchor today's episode on this statement. Actively rebel against the forces that push you away from your true path. Actively rebel against the forces that push you away from your true path. That is what I want you to hear from me today. I need you to hear me clearly. If you are not actively rebelling against the forces that are trying to steer you away or move you away from your true path, you are letting them win. Do you understand me? You are letting them win. This is not a passive battle. This is war. And today I want to give you some insight, some wisdom. I want to equip you for the fight. See, every person who has ever tried to walk in purpose, to build something meaningful or to become the best version of themselves has felt what I'm about to describe. You set a goal, you decide this is the direction that I'm going, this is who I am becoming, this is what I want to do with my life, this is what I want to achieve. And then almost immediately, resistance shows up. Almost immediately, resistance shows up. Fear whispers into your mind. What if I fail? What if I fail? Distractions flood your schedule, keeping you busy but unproductive. People you love, often without meaning to, they project their doubts onto you. You get an opportunity that looks good but is not aligned with your real purpose. Your own mind starts playing tricks on you, making you to question whether you are good enough, whether you are smart enough, whether you are even capable at all. See, this is not random, all right? Anytime you move forward towards something great, the forces of mediocrity, of comfort, of distraction will try to pull you back. They will try to pull you back. That is why I say this. It's not just about staying on your path. It is about fighting for that path. See, if you don't fight, if you don't push back, if you don't actively rebel against these forces, you will drift. All right, and drifting never leads to greatness or any form of success. See, let's get personal for a second. I want you to ask yourself this question. What is trying to pull me away from my true path right now? Think about it. What is causing you to hesitate, to doubt, to stall, to question yourself? What is slowing your progress? Is it fear? Is it distraction? Is it pressure from other people? Is it an old belief system that you've outgrown? See, you cannot fight what you have not identified. Let me repeat that so that you are able to tattoo that in your mind. You cannot fight what you have not identified. Some of you have been losing battle for your purpose simply because you have not stopped to recognize what is fighting against you. See, once you know your enemy, it is time to fight back. But you shouldn't fight recklessly, all right? Not randomly. You need a strategy. Here is how I believe you can actively rebel against the things that are trying to pull you away from your true path. The first thing I want you to know is that you need to rebel against fear. You need to do anything you want to do afraid. Do it, but afraid. If you're feeling fear, fear is not the enemy. Fear is not the enemy. Submission to the fear is the enemy. Fear will always be there. Whispering doubts will be there. It will make you to second guess yourself. But the people who succeed in life are not the ones who doesn't feel fear. They are not the ones who don't feel fear. They are the ones who feel it and move forward anyway. You don't need to fear to disappear before. You don't need the fear that you have to disappear before you take action. You just need to stop letting that fear dictate your choices. Fear's greatest weakness is action. So, when fear tells you to stand still, move anyway. When fear tells you you are not ready, start anyway. When fear tells you to stay comfortable, step out anyway. That is how you rebel. And also, you rebel against distractions. You cut the noise. See, you don't lose focus in one big moment. You lose it slowly over time through 1,000 small distractions. One notification here, one meaningless task there, 1 hour scrolling here, one day putting off what matters. That is how you are distracted. And before you know it, you are off track. See, if you're serious about your path, you have to ruthlessly cut out distractions. You have to ruthlessly turn off notifications. Set specific times to check social media instead of letting it consume your day. Protect your focus hours like your life depends on it, because in a way, your life depends on it. See, distraction is subtle. It doesn't always feel like an enemy, but it is an enemy. And if you don't actively rebel against it, it will steal your future. Believe me, it will steal your future. And also you need to learn how to rebel against the opinions of other people. See, be unapologetically yourself. And this is a big one. So many people never step into their true calling because they are afraid of what other people will think. They dim their light to make other people comfortable. They hesitate to go after their dreams because someone might not approve. They let other people's opinions hold them hostage. See, listen to me. You cannot live for applause and live in your purpose at the same time. Let me repeat that. You cannot live for applause, for the accolades and the approval of people, and live in your purpose at the same time. It doesn't always work like that. The moment you decide to truly walk in your calling, someone will have an opinion that is contrary about it. Some people will misunderstand you. Some will doubt you. Some will talk about you. Let them do all that, all right? Let them. Your job is not to convince them, all right? Your job is to stay committed to your path every single day. The more you shrink yourself to fit other people's expectations, the further you drift from your destiny. Let me say that one more time. The more you shrink yourself to fit other people's expectations, the further you drift from your destiny. Stop seeking approval from people who are not even working in their own purpose. See, rebel actively against the need to be liked. Walk boldly today in your truth, and rebelling also have to be done against comfort. Rebel against comfort. Choose growth over false ease. Choose growth over ease. Your comfort zone is where dreams go to die. If you only do what is easy, you will stay exactly where you are. And I know that is not what you want. Growth is uncomfortable. Change is uncomfortable. But you have to decide. Would you rather be uncomfortable staying stuck or uncomfortable growing into your best self? You have to decide between the two. See, you have to choose your own level of discomfort, the type of discomfort that favors you. Say yes today to that particular challenge. Take on that responsibility that stretches you. Put yourself in rooms where you are the least experienced person, so you are forced to grow. That is how you rebel against stagnation. And finally, rebel against excuses. Take ownership of your life. See, excuses are the enemy of progress. You keep saying to yourself, I don't have enough time. I don't have enough resources. I'm not yet ready. But that is not true. Excuses are always available. Without you looking for it, they are always available. But so also are solutions. The most successful people are not the ones with perfect conditions. They are the ones who stopped waiting for conditions to be perfect and took action anyway. See, nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is going to give you the perfect opportunity. Nobody is going to do the work for you. If you truly want it, you have to own it. See, this is your call to action today. Fight for your path. Do you understand me? Fight for your path. I want you to make this personal. Identify the forces that have been pulling you away from your path. Decide today, right now, as you're listening to me, how you will actively rebel against them. Commit to taking one bold step towards your true path this week. See, no more waiting, no more excuses, no more drifting. This is your life. This is your destiny. And I want you to fight for it. See, the battle never fully goes away. There will always be forces trying to pull you off course. But the people who win, the ones who create legacies, build impact, and live lives of purpose, they are the ones who fight back every single day. So today, tomorrow, every day after, actively rebel against anything that tries to keep you from becoming who you are created to be. And when resistance comes, which they will definitely come, just smile, because that just means you are on the